Hey folks, hope you're okay. Welcome back to another Friday Fitness. It is me, Andy Chadwick, and I've got another great exercise for you this week. So we're going to be looking at the push press. Now I'm going to be using dumbbells, but you may have access to a barbell or bands, anything that you can use to be able to use this movement to be explosive and create enough overload that you can get enough from it. So the push press is taken from the shoulder press or overhead press or military press and giving it a little bit of an explosive power kind of concept to it. And the idea behind this is it allows us to overload the shoulders through a range of motion that we can then control the eccentric portion without having to worry too much about the concentric. So it allows us to overload the muscle a little bit more, and we can control the portion where we're going to be able to get the most benefit from it in terms of the eccentric portion. So I'm going to be using the dumbbells here this week. Now we're going to be looking at knee flexion and extension, hip flexion and extension, shoulder flexion and extension, and elbow flexion and extension. We're also going to have a lot of trunk stability here as well. So this is a great exercise that we can use for golf. When we're looking at powerful golf swing, we've got to be able to transfer energy from the ground up. But we've also got to be looking at being powerful. So we need strength and we need speed. If we can improve any one of those, either strength or speed, we can become more powerful. And that's only going to transfer better in our golf swing. So we've got the push press here. I'm going to be using the dumbbells. I'm going to take the dumbbells up and I'm going to bring them up to my shoulders. So again, we're looking at knee flexion and extension, hip flexion and extension, which is going to be our bounce portion of the movement. Okay, so feet are hip width, toes are stacked, knees are stacked over the toes, and from here I'm going to kind of dip down, which is going to allow me to drive up and give me a little bit of momentum that I can push the dumbbells up to the top position. So again, about 10 to 15 degrees of knee and hip flexion, and then from there extend up as fast as possible. So what this is going to look like in full speed: down, drive, and then catch. Again, down, drive, and catch. Now sometimes you may find that when you're on the way down, that when you're coming down you need to use some knee flexion to be able to catch the dumbbells again. So again, from the side position, everything's nice and stacked, 10 to 15 degrees, drive up. As you come down, you might just need to use the knees and the hips to catch. Again, keeping the core nice and tight. This is the stability portion. Down, drive, down, catch. One more here. Down, drive, down. Nice and controlled, bringing it back down. So again, we're looking at explosive power from the floor up as high as we can, catching at the top and then coming back down and getting that little bit of a bounce when we catch it back at the shoulders. With this exercise, we're probably going to want to go maybe 3 to 4 sets, anywhere from 5 to 8 reps maybe, but it's all dependent on the weight you use. If you're going relatively heavy, you could go maybe maximum 6 reps and overload with a lot more weight or load. Whereas if you've got a little bit lighter dumbbells and you can go a little bit kind of more reps, a little more volume, what you're going to find here is great for your cardio, and it's also great for your reaction as well. So you're going to be going a little bit longer duration with that set, but you're going to get more reaction out of it as well and be able to go a little more endurance with it. Folks, that's this week's Friday Fitness. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a go, post comments down below, make sure you subscribe to the channel, check out other videos in the series, and I'll be back next week with another Friday Fitness for you. Peace out.